Hey guys, it's me, Alice. I'm back again this year, here to talk to you about sea shepherd. I grew up loving the oceans. Sea shepherd means the world to me, even before I was a volunteer for them. If you guys remember last September, a couple of us got together over a week and we raised over $4,000 for Sea Shepherd, which was amazing. We got a commendation from them. It was awesome. It led to many great things. This year, we are aiming to raise over $5,000 over another week-long period starting November 1st and ending November 7th. We have a couple great streamers. We all have many great incentives. Should be a great week for us to teach a little bit about Sea Shepherd. Last year, we focused on the story of Angel and the annual dolphin hunt in Taiji, Japan. This year, I want to focus on another one of our campaigns in the Faroe Islands. If you don't know, the Faroe Islands are about 18 islands located in Denmark, or they belong to the Kingdom of Denmark. They're between Norway and Iceland, I believe. Beautiful little islands, beautiful. Except for the fact that they have also an annual hunt, and I'll probably pronounce this horribly, Grindadrop, but for many that can't pronounce it, like me, we call it the grind. Basically, they, over a couple months, they'll do it outside of these months as well, but they say it's within these few months. They do drive hunts similar to Japan, where they search for whales and then they will drive them in. They'll drive them onto whichever beach, whichever island is closest to kill them. And it becomes a family affair where they drive them in, and family and the kids come out and they all go stab happy, pretty much. They claim that this is how they've done it for forever. This is part of their heritage. This is what happens in the Faroe Islands. This is why they do it. This is why they claim why they do it. It doesn't really make a difference to them that the whale meat is filled with mercury. Sea Shepherd was the first group to get involved in the Faroe Islands in 1983. They did many vessel operations, basically trying to drive the whales away and things of that nature. Then in later years, more recently, due to laws changing and vessel restrictions, we were no longer allowed to use boats to do this, so in 2016, Sea Shepherd UK launched Operation Bloody Fjords, and that is a land-based crew that goes to the Faroe Islands every year, and they investigate, they document, and they show what happens in these hunts. And even for that, they get arrested and harassed and whatnot. Now, this happens, like I said, this is every year. It's about 850 dolphins. They usually go for pilot whales and Atlantic white-sided dolphins, but sometimes they'll take others. This year was a whole nother level. Sunday night, September 12th, 2021, they found a super pod of these Atlantic white-sided dolphins. Over 1,400 of them. Well, they did a grind. This grind particularly broke a lot of their own laws, actually. They did it. It was very messy, like most of these grinds are. Not what they claim for it to be. The animals were not killed quickly. This was just a mess. 1,428 dolphins were mercilessly killed on the shores. Many of them documented to still be clearly alive and breathing when on the shores, even though the Faroese claim to specially train all of these fishermen, I call them killers, so that all these kills they're merciful and they're quick and as painless as possible, which is what we have documented time and time again. That's not the case. So they were all killed, every single one. They have so much meat left over from this because it was so many that they are trying to give it away to other islands. Imagine a human taking too much and being greedy, right? So what's most likely going to happen is most of this meat is going to be thrown out. So it was a waste. That's why it went against many of their own laws, because they claim not to be wasteful, but 1,428 seems pretty high number. Such a high number that it is in fact now, we think, the largest single dolphin slaughter in recorded history. It outdid the entire 6-month Taiji dolphin hunt. Their quota is less than that for 6 months. This happened in one night. This just goes to show how greedy and disgusting humans are when it comes to the oceans. And this is why we're doing this fundraiser, because our oceans are at a breaking point. And like Paul Watson has said from day one, if the oceans die, we die. And I don't know how people don't understand that. You live on a planet that's mostly water. If you kill everything in that water and it's no longer usable, everything in the world is gonna die. It's simple, but we don't care. We continue to take and take and take. We continue to pollute. We continue to kill. And we're at a breaking point. Sea Shepherd is the only direct action. We go in there, we get in there to stop these things because we know what's coming. The oceans die, we die. It's such a simple saying and it means so much. Simple as that. This planet, I don't want it to die. I really hope that people will start to see that and we can really stop this before we hit that ultimate no turning back point with our oceans. For now, I'm just gonna keep trying to educate you guys and raise money. I would really truly appreciate it if you would consider donating or sharing or just learning more. Our fundraiser will be from the 1st to the 7th. Multiple streamers. We're gonna try to educate while doing what we do, play games and having fun, and hopefully raise over $5,000. If that happens, that would be just amazing. Please consider donating to our Sea Shepherd campaign. Even if it's for the incentives in it, this is important. And all the money for Sea Shepherd goes directly to their campaigns to save the oceans. We're the only ones that can stop it. Donate, share, hang out with one of us November 1st through the 7th, and you guys are awesome.